the science that eliminates doubt with certainty and transcends to the ultimate truth, recognizing that salvation and wisdom lie in acknowledging divine existence, is well expressed in the words of Solomon in Proverbs chapter 1. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. He also says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." In Isaiah chapter 53, the Lord states, "By his knowledge," Daniel in chapter 2 says, "It is God who gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to the discerning." And Jesus Christ in Matthew chapter 5 says, "Whoever teaches others shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven." In Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 7, when the Jews marveled at Jesus' knowledge of the Scriptures despite not being formally taught, Jesus answered, "My teaching is not my own. It comes from the one who sent me." The Quran confirms this divine knowledge in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 255, Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all existence. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. Who is it that can intercede with Him except by His permission? He knows what is presently before them and what will be after them, and they encompass not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. His kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation tires Him not. And He is the Most High, the Most Great. Thus, true and sincere knowledge is that which Allah reveals to the hearts of His servants and the wisdom He bestows, which surpasses all forms of human knowledge, regardless of its perfection. Allah states in Surah Ghafir, verse 83, "But when their messengers brought them clear proofs, they exulted in the knowledge they had, and they were engulfed by what they used to ridicule." And in Surah Al-Ankabut, verse 43, "And these examples we present to the people, but none will understand them except those of knowledge." In Surah Al-Ankabut, verse 49, "Rather, it is clear verses in the hearts of those who have been given knowledge, and none reject our signs except the wrongdoers." In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 269, "He grants wisdom to whom He wills, and whoever has been granted wisdom has certainly been given much good, and none will remember except those of understanding." In conclusion, Allah Almighty does not mislead a scholar who seeks the path of truth, nor does He neglect the ignorant who strive for the right path. There is a vast difference between knowledge that leads to salvation and knowledge that brings destruction. Lastly, as we have demonstrated earlier, Islam is the true religion revealed by Allah. Its essence lies in submission to Allah in all aspects of life, as illustrated in these Quranic verses. In Surah Al-An'am, verses 162 to 163, say, "Indeed, my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, Lord of the worlds. He has no partner, and this I have been commanded, and I am the first among you of the Muslims." This is a profound depiction of the meaning of being Muslim and Islam itself. It involves surrendering one's will to Allah, entering His divine domain, and refraining from selfish desires. Submission to Allah requires continuous struggle for truth and goodness, upholding the word of Allah, and striving to make humans more God-conscious, fulfilling the role Allah intended for them on earth. True ijtihad, independent reasoning, is a divine gift and light from Allah, as stated in Surah Al-Imran, verse 101. "And whoever holds firmly to Allah has been guided to a straight path." The Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, "None of you truly believes until his desires conform to what I have brought." This underscores the importance of adhering to divine guidance and refraining from interpreting matters clearly established by the Sharia. Ijtihad should be guided by the distinction between the immutable and variable aspects of religion as derived from the Quran and Sunnah, which remain untouchable by time or place. Unlike the infallible nature of divine revelation, the opinions of thinkers and scholars are human efforts subject to error and open to critique. Therefore, diverse intellectual contributions should be valued as long as they do not contradict the Quranic framework. As Sheikh Muhammad Metwali al-Sharawi mentioned in his book, The Miracle of the Quran cannot be interpreted in its entirety, as its full meaning is known only to Allah. Instead, reflections on its verses offer insights. Even the Prophet Muhammad, may God bless him and grant him peace, explained the Quranic legal rulings, but left the mysteries of existence open for each generation to uncover according to their scientific progress. The Quran is a timeless miracle that guides all generations, offering insights into every field of knowledge. However, linking Quranic truth to scientific theories is unnecessary. Instead, scientific discoveries gain credibility when they align with Quranic truths. In Surah Az-Zumar, ayahs 17-18, Allah says, "So give good tidings to my servants who listen to speech and follow the best of it. Those are the ones Allah has guided, and those are people of understanding." Finally, the weakness of theories, such as evolution, lies in their reliance on conjecture rather than faith in Allah's omnipotence. The Quran refutes such ideas, emphasizing that Allah alone is the creator of all things, as demonstrated in the miracles of creation and the precise order of the universe. Albert Einstein once remarked when asked about God's existence, referring to the cosmos above, "Mathematically, God exists." He acknowledged the grandeur and intricacy of the universe, which the Quran affirms in Surah Al-Waqi'ah, ayahs 75-76. "Then I swear by the setting of the stars, and indeed it is a great oath if you could know." Ultimately, the Quran does not aim to unveil every mystery of the universe, but points to its wonders, urging believers to explore them in the light of faith and reason. This approach ensures that Islam remains the framework for understanding and advancing human knowledge while maintaining the sanctity of divine guidance.